Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ramirez. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, a reverse. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Rojas.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Tight end goes in motion. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Okay, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Now from the pistol formation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Takes the handoff again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around. Doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, and was able to blow this play up.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Strong defense. They stop them right here at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Field goal try, no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up. linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And the returner is brought down. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking tackles. They bring him down, but a solid one there by the sophomore.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Right down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Dump off caught by the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Longhorns will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. You can expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Using his legs here. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settled in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going to take off. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
On the run here, lets it go. Short pass finds the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs on the scramble. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid game.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Point after, not right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Now it's second down here. Handoff to the right side. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's an out route, the catch made. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. Set of downs after that completion. Looking for some space. It's Ramirez.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on 2nd down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
First down here for this offense. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. And now the handoff. Breaking through defenders. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Ramirez. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down. They're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Rojas. Finds room at the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. He's got it near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Coming up, second down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Inside the 30 now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out. It's Miles. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
And the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Always looking to throw. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but he could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Second and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today, and a very satisfying W.
Now, I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.